Hey everyone! Thinking about buying an overhead crane for your workshop or factory? One of the first things you need to figure out is the crane span. But what exactly is that? What is crane span? It's simple. Crane span is the distance from one runway beam to the other. In other words, it's how wide your crane can travel across your workshop. It's not the same as your building width, but it's closely related, and getting the span right means your crane will fit properly and work safely. How do you measure crane span? If your workshop already has runway beams, just measure from the center of one beam to the center of the other. If you're building new, measure the distance between columns, then subtract a bit, around 10 to 25 centimeters, to make space for the crane's end trucks. Tip: always check with your crane supplier. They'll double check your numbers before making the crane. Let's talk about crane types and span sizes. Here are the three main types of bridge cranes and what kind of span you can expect. Single girder overhead crane, just one bridge beam, so it's lightweight and cost-effective. Great for small factories and workshops. Typical span? Usually 6 to 22 meters, easy to install and maintain. Good bang for your buck. Double girder overhead crane. Two beams across the top, more strength and more lifting height. Perfect for heavy-duty lifting in steel plants, large warehouses, and production workshops. Span range around 10 to 35 meters. Costs more than single girder, but offers better performance. Underhung or suspension crane. This one hangs from the building structure instead of sitting on top of runway beams. Best for low headroom or lighter loads. Common span, about 4 to 18 meters. Great choice for assembly lines and tight spaces. Hash real-world span examples. Let's say your workshop is 12 meters wide. Your crane span will be around 11.5 meters, but 18 meters wide. Crane span equals 17.5 meters. 24 meters wide. Crane span equals 23.5 meters. You always want to leave a little space on both sides for safety buffers and end clearance. Does span affect the cost? Absolutely. The longer the span, the more steel and structure your crane needs. Bigger span also means heavier loads on your runway beams. And don't forget, long spans can mean higher shipping costs too. So yeah, span directly affects both price and engineering design, my tips. Before you order, know your workshop width. It's the starting point. Tell your supplier if runways already exist or if they need to be supplied. Share a drawing or sketch of your building layout. It helps a lot. Don't oversize your crane. Bigger isn't always better. And if you're planning to expand later, ask for a crane that's easy to upgrade. Final word: crane span isn't just a number. It's a critical part of making sure your crane fits your space and works like it should. So measure carefully, ask questions, and talk to a reliable supplier. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, hit like, subscribe, and drop your questions in the comments below. See you in the next video.